On. Go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the very first Notorious podcast, aka the Notoricast. I'm your host, imShad, and today I'll be joined with by Godless.
What's up?
Rockies.
Hello.
Major Silva.
Whoa.
El Diablo.
Whoa.
And very special guest, Dr. Waffels.
Yeah, hi. What up?
Today we're going to be going over some stuff for you, mostly Grifball related, but we'll likely drift off into other things such as forum activity, a particular player, or I guess maybe even life for those of us that have one. However, before we get started, I'd like to make one disclaimer. Everything you're hearing right now is unscripted, unedited, unfiltered, and totally raw. So let's get started. We're going to start you off with some projected playoff kind of deal things right now. We'll likely have a link attached to a couple challenge brackets that I did for you guys, but we're going to start off with the Sword Conference, which has one-hit wonders taking off Bomb Squad in the first round. Who do you guys think is going to win that matchup?
Not Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Bomb Squad is Gingy's team, right?
Yeah.
Or is that record?
It's the great
The great Fordo's team. Yeah, they're not winning that.
Even though 4-0's on the team, he can't do everything.
Yeah, one-hit wonders, 7-2-8-1 in 2 games. My prediction.
Okay, so I think we all agreed that one-hit wonders is going to win that game, and they're gonna go on. So I'm gonna move on to the next game, which is Vital Signs. I'm sorry, somebody's saying something, I imagine.
Yeah. What about Dr. Waffles? He didn't give his prediction.
Oh, what do you think is going to happen, Dr. Waffles?
From what I know about the circumstances, I know that 4-0 loses sometimes, so I'm going to vote that his team loses and the other team, whose name I don't know, wins.
All right.
Okay, so I think with Dr. Waffles' prediction, I think we know one-hit wonders is going to win for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. We'll move on to the next game in the Sword Conference, which is Vital Signs versus Pro Run. Who do you guys think is going to win this one?
Easily.
This is no. You say Pro Run easily?
Yeah.
Dude, no.
Vital Signs has done terrible this season. And everything ever.
But they have Infinite Fluey, who never dies, Lightsaber, who never dies, Jedi Hunter, who's good at holding forward, and Bosco, who's a decent runner when he's not busy being stupid. So
these people, so
but Pro Run has digital pain.
No, I know.
Pro Run does have digital pain and the Batman. Just putting that out there, you guys.
Yeah, Batman's a terrible runner at this game. Just saying, but yeah, I'm gonna.
Fired.
What?
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Not really shots fired. He's just not a very good runner at this game.
Really shots fired.
Shots fired.
Who are these fucking people, dude?
Priest XYZ.
Yeah, I was about to
Digital
say.
Pain's team wins. That's a lock.
What?
Yeah, I mean.
I vote Digital Pain's team because I know Digital Pain.
Exactly.
So we have one vote for Pro Run, and we have one vote for Vital Signs from Kevin Barry. What do you think?
No. I never said Vital. I don't think I ever made it clear that I think Vital Signs is going to win. I don't think it's going to be a sweep the way Silva made it out to be. I think it's going to be pretty close. Because everyone said. I don't know.
So what do you think, Godless?
Digital Pain,
Come on, say it, man. Just say who's going to win.
Dude, don't be a bitch, Godless.
It depends on the host. I mean, just
say it. Quit pussyfooting around. Just say it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Vital Signs in 3 games. If this actually happens, if this matchup actually happens.
This is all just projected, you guys. I came up with this just based purely off of its conferences and it's the who has the best record.
Yeah. Sure.
That's all I came up with. So this might not actually happen. Just a forward.
If it does happen, it's going to be Vital Signs, I think.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Pro Run 5-4-6-3.
Dude.
Okay. What do you think, Diablo? You haven't said much here.
Pro Run 6-3-7-2.
Oh.
Ooh.
Man. Rockies.
Pro Run.
Okay, so we're all Pro Run across the board, which brings the semifinal match to one hit wonders versus Pro Run. Who do you guys think is going to win this one?
One hit wonders is going to take that easy, even if it is Vital Signs that advances.
Easy. He's going to take it easy. Okay.
Yeah. It's not going to be a game.
What do you think there? What do you think there, Silva? What do you think about that?
Think
So
Someone
we've
shut
been
the fuck
screaming
up.
pro run. It's gonna be easy for one hit wonders. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It'll be like a 6-3.
but you still think they're gonna win in 2 games, right?
Yeah,
You
probably.
don't think that
I don't think.
one hit
I really
wonders
don't
will get
think
beat.
Pro Run has a shot at
regardless.
winning
Okay.
the game.
El Diablo, who's gonna win this one?
One-hit wonders. They're amazing. They don't need tanks. So
Okay, so one hit wonders. All right, Rockies, what do you think?
One hit wonders.
All right, El Diablo, you're the deciding vote. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Yeah, El Diablo.
That's
You already asked
El
me.
Diablo.
Oh, I'm sorry, not even El
Yes.
Diablo. I meant Dr. Waffles. Sorry,
They're
Dr.
the same
Waffles.
person.
They're the same person, so it's okay.
They're the same person.
I can go on El Diablo's mic and talk. Who was on what team again? I remember the Digital Pain was on the Pro Run team, but who was on the One Hit Wonders team?
Shadow.
Shadow S16. It's
Oh,
Digital Pain versus Shadow.
Dude,
Basically.
oh, that's
Simple
hard
terms.
to vote against Shadow. Is he not good in this game?
No, he's a good playmaker in this game.
Oh shit.
Not the best tank though. Same with their whole team. They're very methodical. The way they pass the ball around and get scores without tanking. They're very good at it.
Who's
Yeah, you can
Shadow?
throw the ball in this game, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
If Pro Run has the awareness to shut down One Hit Wonder's passing game, then it's a possibility, depending on how well Digital is connecting, Digital and Quantum. I think those are the 2 X factors.
I'm gonna stick with that Pro Run team again because I remember Digital Pain being sneaky, and I feel like passing the ball is really sneaky. I don't like it. I don't support it. So I vote
All
that
right.
this team because Shadow is, Winter League 08. He can't catch up with the game the way it's progressing. He just can't.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have one vote officially for Pro Run, and it's the most important vote here.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, it is.
we're gonna move on to the Hammer Conference now, and then we have the very first matchup is gonna be Hybrid Theory versus Legitimate Strategy. Who do you guys think is gonna take that one?
Hybrid Theory in 2 games. Easy. Unless they play on Nanadel's host.
Unless they do what? What did you say, Godless? Who's host?
Unless they play on Nanadel's ridiculously one-sided host.
Morales
Then it
Brothers
actually be a
says-
game. Yeah, I didn't catch that reference, but I'm assuming. Yeah, I get what you mean,
Hey,
Silva.
Rocky
Silva,
says
here's the question:
maybe.
since you are an admin, are the playoffs going to be mandatory neutral hosts, or is that not going to be a thing this season?
You asking me?
Yeah, Silva, you're the
You are
admin.
admin, yeah.
I mean, I would assume. I mean, it makes
Okay,
sense,
so we're
doesn't
going to
it?
assume from here on out that the playoffs are going to be neutral hosted. So you're going to go with.
I'm
you're gonna go
decreeing
Hybrid Theory then,
live
Godless?
that the playoffs will be neutral.
Yeah, it's going to be Hybrid Theory.
What do you think, Diablo?
Hybrid Theory, they have the female determined on their team. So
Yeah.
Who's that?
X352X Piggies.
I don't know.
Okay, Silva, what do you think? What do you think about this matchup? Who's going to win?
Hybrid Theory? Probably like a 7-2-ish.
That's
Yeah,
only
two
one game.
games.
There's going to be 2 games. What's going to happen in the second game there, Silva?
8-1.
Oh, you're
I don't really
calling
know.
for a
Point
dominating
is-
series here.
No. Fuck you.
It's going to be 2 7-2s.
6-3-7-2. That's what I'm going
No.
with
Okay.
right there.
All right,
No.
Rockies, what do you think
Yeah.
here, man? What's going to happen?
Wait. Who's Hybrid Theory and who?
Hybrid
Legitimate
Theory
Strategy.
is the legitimate strategy. Yeah, sorry.
Shut up, Shad. Yeah,
Isn't one of them Noplex's team?
Yeah,
Legitimate
yeah.
strategy is no plus.
Whichever team Noplex is not on.
All right.
I mean, no offense, but
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll move on to Dr. Waffles' take. Well, what's going to happen here, Dr.
All
Waffles?
right, I think it would behoove you to enlighten the listeners on who's on each of these teams for some of those uneducated
Everyone,
listeners.
Basically, everyone but you knows
Yeah,
who's
it's
on
gonna be
this team,
educated.
Dr. Waffles.
Educate me.
It'll be
Okay, so
I'm gonna go
I'll let-
with not Noplex's team because the few times I've played Noplex, I've beaten them, and I'm not even a reach player. So sorry, Noplex. Good
Okay,
job.
I think we're going across the board for Hybrid Theory here, is what I'm guessing.
Even Dr.
So
Waffles, man.
the second matchup is going to be Notorious versus Impulse. Now I'm aware that Notorious, aka you guys, has had some trouble versus Impulse.
Whoa.
So do you guys truthfully think that you guys
wanna
are going
fight?
to advance, or what's going to happen here, you
They
guys?
got a secret weapon, D-Wasp. I'm coming in.
Okay, we got a secret weapon here. Tell us why you're gonna win this because of D-Wops there, Silva.
Because he's the best. I mean, you saw what happened when we brought him into the Halo 3 bum rush, right? He like led the team.
Did he?
Yeah, he went even. Everyone else went negative against Activate's tryhards. It was crazy.
He also wins 100% of hammer battles on his screen.
See, the thing
That is
is
true.
that for the Halo Reach playoffs, we're going back to Halo 3 for games 2 and 3. Game 1, I don't care.
Yeah, the Halo Reach playoffs. Okay.
Yeah,
Reach
we're playing
playoffs.
Reach. Yeah.
Oh boy, so
Waffles.
I guess we all have you guys going on to face Hybrid Theory.
And no one said we would win.
Well,
I'm saying we're losing.
Who said that?
I am.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess if you guys are projecting yourselves to lose.
Yep, I am.
Who's on
Was that
that?
Soul that said that?
So am I.
Yeah, Silva and both Rockies are both saying that Notorious is going to lose. What do you think about that, Godless?
I mean, I would like to think a little more of Silva. I'd like to think that he has a little more confidence.
Yeah,
than
I
that,
always keep my
but-
expectations low. That way I get
What?
pleasantly surprised.
Wait, what?
I said I keep my expectations low so I get surprised, you know?
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
not
that. We're
good.
losing. We're losing. We're going to get raped. Infection's
Because-
too good. He has so much
Yeah,
skill.
it's a great strategy.
I know, right?
So
a
then,
legitimate strategy,
if
you would
you
say.
lose first round, nothing's done. But if you win, you're like, oh damn, we won a game. You know, we can win this.
Exactly. It's the
I guess the
best.
saying is, if you keep your expectations low, you're never disappointed, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, but if you shoot for the moon and fail, you'll at least reach the stars, you know?
Fuck
Fuck
So-
you.
Oh, that's the
Fuck
opposite
you.
of what we
Yeah, but it's not about the stars. It's about getting to the moon.
Yeah. Fuck the stars.
Yeah, I don't really know if there could be a second option in this. You either win and lose. I don't really know why I said that.
Oh, wow.
I guess if you make it to the stars, you still lose.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Whoops.
Terrible
No one-
reference.
Silva. Do you remember who we played in our last two championships?
The last two?
Yeah,
Like Reach?
4 guys.
yeah,
on
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we played Easy 08, his team,
Good
in
players.
Summer League, and we almost lost. They came back 4-1. You remember that, right? They came back 4-1 on us.
I do remember that.
That was
yeah.
embarrassing, yeah. I blame Tearch and Shadow to this day. And then we were down like 4-2?
2.
Game 3?
Yeah, 4-2.
4-2 game
4-2.
3. Came back and won. That was crazy. And then Spring League, we were down 3-0 and 3-1. The 4 guys won ball and came back and won. So, you know, it happened.
All right, but basically, what I was getting at is no one remembers the first loser, which is what you are if you don't win the championship.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, man.
Apparently.
Oh, man.
Shots fired.
Anyways, so yeah, no kidding. So I guess we all agree that Impulse is gonna take
Gonna win.
this series. No, yeah, okay, you guys are saying Impulse. So I'm gonna go with it.
Who's Impulse?
So we're all gonna say that Impulse is gonna move on versus Hybrid Theory in the semifinal.
Stop.
Okay. We'll go Notorious. We're gonna say that you guys are gonna move on to
Exactly.
the semifinal games. Now, here's the question. You guys think you're going to win, but what's going to separate you guys from Hybrid Theory? What's going to win this game for you guys? Why are you guys going to win?
We're good.
I mean, that's about all you have to say right there. Next topic.
I don't like talking about my own team. Like I just don't like doing it.
Well,
Such-
because I don't know about either of the teams, I can talk about them objectively.
Yeah.
Let's see what Dr. Waffles has to say about the
Notorious.
Hybrid Theory versus Notorious game. What's going to happen, Dr. Waffles?
Well, who is Hybrid Theory? I know the Notorious kind of.
yeah.
All right, Hybrid
you-
3
you would have
roster,
no idea.
Ace be silent,
Connection whore.
Don't know.
I snipe you down.
Snipe down
Connection whore.
Halo 3 Pro.
He bugged me with messages.
Slim Jim X50.
He moves
Okay.
across the country to live with Boss Tycoon.
Is
Yeah.
that Snick Fritz or no?
No, that is not Snicklefrit.
Oh my God, Snicklefritz.
All right, Moose, who was formerly bred for war.
Okay, Brett for War. I know
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you know that guy.
Rambo's True Blood.
No idea.
No.
and the female determined herself, X352X Piggies.
Now, is she female determined because she smokes a lot of weed and runs Frostwire, or because she's good and smokes a lot of weed?
Probably
Oh, the first
both.
one.
Probably
Probably.
both.
Okay, whichever it may be. I remember Bread for War. He was really hard to play.
He's a runner now.
Yeah, he's pretty
okay, then.
good.
All right, he was really good at tanking. Why would he become a runner? Notorious wins. There we go.
Yeah.
Can I ask the question too that this needed to be answered? Asked is Piggies attractive?
What? I was just thinking the same question.
I know you were. This is the
Yeah.
question expecting to be asked. Is she attractive?
Yeah,
or?
that gamer tag is not an attractive gamer tag.
It is
Yeah,
absolutely
Piggies,
not.
man.
You think of a girl and a pig. Yeah, it's
Here's the
not too
thing. Here's the thing
good.
though. Her
352
attractiveness
pounds
is
of
directly proportionate to how good she is at Grifball. The more attractive she is, the less good she is at Grifball.
Okay, and what are you basing this off of? Care
Ray
to give some
Fanball?
examples?
Ray Fanball.
Okay, dude, Appalachia Slory was attractive and decent at Grifball, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
Well,
Wait.
RX Princess was bad at Grifball and not attractive.
RX Princess. Oh,
No, Cleo More.
Cleo More.
Oh
I
man,
love
Cleo.
it.
I guess I was wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong there. I guess. Oh man. Okay, so I guess we have
you'd have to
Notorious.
ask SmackDown that question. Get him in the call. Get him in the call.
Wow. Oh man.
Bring him in the call.
You
We'll ask
guys.
him.
Okay, so I guess we have Notorious advancing to the championship against One Hit Wonders, which is, I guess, a repeat of the One Hit Wonders' only defeat this season. So I'm assuming you guys are gonna win this game.
Yeah, we're gonna rape the shit out of him. Next
8-1, 9-0.
topic. Exactly.
8190. Oh, is that from Dr. Waffles or who is that from?
El Diablo.
What was the
Not. Stop.
That was definitely from Dr. Waffles. Dr.
You
Waffles
can't
says
tell.
8190.
It's impossible to tell. They sound exactly alike.
Stop.
They do. They completely sound exactly alike. It's tough to tell the difference. The only reason I can tell the difference is because I have a little thing that tells me who's saying what.
Yeah. The little blue square.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the listeners don't have that.
I'm a
But I
turtle.
do.
Yeah, they do.
Listeners.
From now on, when one of them talks, can we have them say their name beforehand?
So for yourself.
This is Dr. Waffles here.
Oh man. Okay, so we're all assuming here that Notorious is gonna win the championship, but
'Cause
the
we're
next
great.
slated topic is that how great Notorious is. But Kevin or Godless does not like talking about how great Notorious is, so we're gonna skip his opinion on this next topic, and we're gonna go straight to Diablo and ask him why Notorious is so great and why they're gonna win the championship.
Because I'm on it.
There you have it, folks. That's all you need to know. That's literally all you need to know.
Skip
That
this
pretty
topic.
much says it all right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
so we're
topic.
gonna skip this topic. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to 4-0. I'm aware that one of you people has a very extreme opinion on 4-0, whichever one of you that is. Go ahead and feel free to tell us all about it.
Was he a little bitch on the forums or something?
Even Waffles knows.
Dr. Waffles, Dr. Waffles, out of nowhere.
Oh my god, this guy.
I think we all hate him, so.
Yeah. He has the fucking grammar of a third grader, and he's like
He
a
doesn't
grown
play for
man.
forfeit
And he's
win.
a fan of
Yeah,
exclamation
I'm
points.
surprised he's doing this poorly.
Doing what poorly?
Just playing poorly. If he's not in this league for forfeit wins. I mean, like some people actually care about Grifball, and that's what he told me. Apparently, he's not one of them anymore.
He's not one of them, man.
All right. So, on
He is
that,
banned from the stream. No more stream games for him.
Yeah.
We're putting that out there right now.
Oh, is he the one that muted you guys?
Yeah.
He is the one that muted
His
me.
whole team.
Yeah, that's so fucking lame. Like,
But-
you're not gonna have a commentator. But what?
I heard that it was really Exiles Dragon's idea.
Wow. That sounds like a dragon
Yeah.
thing, man.
But him and 4-2, they're in the same boat of like shitty kids.
Hating everything cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Put
much
Red
what it
Baron in the same group as him, and
is. Yeah.
Red Panther.
I don't know any of these teams.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
All right, we'll go. I was just about to thanks for that, Godless. I was about to
Yeah, no
focus on
problem,
anyways.
bro. Can't be
You're a
quiet for
real
too
pal.
long.
You're a real pal, Godless. Anyways, our next topic is activate with a question mark next to it. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna ask Silva what exactly that means, and he's the one that sent me the topic list.
Whoa. Okay. Someone said it activates the call. Makes this interesting.
Oh, we're gonna
Yo,
activate through this call.
I'm
better-
calling
you
him
better
right now,
answer.
but he hasn't accepted my Skype contact,
Oh,
so I doubt he's
no.
gonna pick up.
Yeah, maybe he is on Xbox Live. Let me check real quick.
You guys,
We can have a debate with him, man.
we're sitting here waiting. Oh no, he did not accept you guys. He did not accept this call, so he's less likely not going to be joining us.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Is
he was
playing
last
Yu-Gi-Oh!
on
5Ds?
9 hours ago, so he's probably been ate by the Walmart mom.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so Activate's not going to join us. We're going to move on to the very next topic, which is
And they don't have Skype for Xbox Live, so
nice. Anyways, we're gonna move on to trash talk and Grifball, which has apparently become a major concern.
Checker does not like it.
Yes, because Goose Checker does not like it. She's apparently trying to say that trash talk is not a part of Grifball, and she wants to keep this a safe environment, including the AGLA. What do you think about that, Silva?
Yo, why are you going to me, man?
Yeah.
Like a trash talker or something?
Go ahead, Silva.
I got some words.
I got some words too, but I'm gonna let Silva go first.
All right, go with Silva. Silva and Kevin.
Yo, trash talk makes the AGLA. This is what it is. Like, you can't have a competitive league and not have trash talk. It just goes hand in hand. Like,
It
just
pretty much.
This enhances every part of the league. The fun, the competition, everything. So,
But here's the question for me that's begging to be asked: is trash talk part of what brought the AGLA down from its original site and brought us to Grifball Hub? Is that part of what you guys think is part of it, or do you guys just do you guys just think it's part of the game?
No team that wants to be competitive and has the skill to be competitive is going to quit because someone insulted them. That's the epitome of a little bitch, and they should keep losing in the GGL. My opinion.
All right, Godless. All right, damn.
Shots
Okay,
fired.
he calls it how it is. I respect that.
Thank you.
No problem. What do you think, Dr. Waffles? You said you had words for this.
All right. Well, I just remember when trash talk, like the thread first got brought up. I forget what league it was, but I mean it was actually encouraged, and yeah, it stimulated competition and all that. And Godless really hit on the point. Is like if you're a competitive team, you're not gonna pussy out if somebody starts trash talking you. You're gonna play them hard. The reason the AGLA fell out from being a dominant league was because people started leaving it because they were going away to college or having lives or getting captives and stuff. That's why people left the league. It's not because people got butthurt and ran away because they couldn't put Doomy status talking about how bad they were.
As the host, I'd like to chime in on this as well, if you guys don't mind. I personally think that trash talk is a big part of the AGLA, because without trash talk, we wouldn't have had like the major like Doomy versus Twister whole debacle that we had quite a few years ago. Like that was a major part of this league, and that was part of what made like the AGLA itself great. That's part of like AGLA. Like trash talk is personally for me part of the AGLA and what makes it personally great. And I'm definitely against like it being taken out of this league, because despite what Goose Checker wants this to be, it's cool if she wants to make the GGL a safe league. That's fine. You want to keep it a recreational league, that's completely fine, but that's not what the AGLA is about. The AGLA is about who is the best. And to be the best, like if you're the best, like you have all the right to flaunt it. That's personally my opinion, and if you're the best, flaunt it. That's just part of what this is.
All right, listen, if these kids in the forums are getting this butthurt over someone saying, well, if we played you on a host of our choosing, you lose. Like, if you go back into the old Rooster Teeth forums, it's a lot worse than that.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Twister and Thumi battles were fucking epic.
Are you gonna watch a stream game of Twister's team versus Thumy's team, or are you gonna watch fucking Puptastrophe versus Sniping Down or something? Like, there's no fun to it. There's no competitive edge to it. You're just watching 8 fucking stupid people hitting each other and bonking, having fun. Or you're watching 8 people going hard as shit on each other and freaking out. I like that. I prefer that.
Yep.
I think also that
People
trash
broke
talk
thumbs over that game, man. Pac-Man, that's going hard. Breaking your thumb.
Oh yeah. You gotta go to the hospital.
Broke his fucking thumb.
Real quick, not to go off on a tangent, but what happened with Thumi and Twister? Because when I quit in Halo 3, before I rejoined in Reach, they were like best friends. So,
Nobody knows.
anyone?
I don't-
Okay. I mean,
I
did they like
started-
lose
I
it?
don't think they made
They
it
didn't-
public.
No,
See-
they just like
Okay.
See
It's
if
like
Noah
that.
Miller picked up. If he picked up my call, we
He
could
didn't
have.
take a list. The house
Call
is
him
open
again,
to
man.
slaying pussy and smoking weed.
Okay, well, I guess we've all chimed in our personal thoughts on that, except Rockies, who didn't really say much.
Come on, Rockies.
I'm anti.
Rocky, you're like the ultimate trash talker, man. You gotta-
Yeah, I don't know. Anti-trash talk.
yeah, okay.
Okay. Anyways, I
Speaking
guess
of
we'll move on to our
trash
next
talk,
topic, which is
Never mind.
upsets, which you kind of covered a little bit earlier, which I brought up a little bit. But apparently, there's been a couple upsets recently in Notorious versus One Hit Wonders. I want to ask you guys who participated in the game, particularly Silva and Godless, what was the main factor in you guys winning that game and taking down the only undefeated team to that point?
Well, see, since I'm an honest person and I'm not like some of the retards in this league who are completely blind and ignorant, I'm not gonna act like it wasn't any connection because I was feeling it a little bit. I was probably swinging through some people that I probably shouldn't have. But on the contrary, they also claim that they do not need tanks to win and that they can get all of their goals by passing. And, that's the big theme of their team, where they win without tanking, and and they claim that not everyone on their team has a major connection, which I kind of agree with. They don't really have any major quote connection whores on the team.
They have their moments,
But
though.
what?
So they have their moments, though.
They have their moments though, with like Crusader and his lunges, and then Rage on a few hosts. He can be pretty hard to kill, but for the most part, it's a pretty fair team, and I completely respect the fact that they are able to beat a lot of teams while being out connected. But that being said, from a different standpoint, we did shut down their passing, and we were able to get a lot of easy tank-ins without making mistakes, because we went down 3-1 in the game originally from getting sorted on our side, and then they just tanked it in from there. So I think we had a good recovery. But all in all, it was a hard-fought game and a very great game. Fun to be in.
Silva, what do you have to say? What was crucial in that game for you, man?
Easy your weight.
Easy awake.
Dude, he fucking shined.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's another question. I'm sorry, Kevin. I didn't mean
No,
to
man.
interrupt you there. What exactly about your team allowed you guys to shut down their passing that nobody else has been able to up to this point?
Because we're not
We're just
complete
tanking.
retards. We actually have awareness.
That too.
Unlike some people who just rely on their connection to get tank and kills and are complete idiots on defense. I'm not
Is
gonna
it
say
activate?
any. I'm not gonna
He was
point
gonna
any
say
fingers.
I'll say
Yeah.
activate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna point any
We'll
fingers,
say it.
but these
We'll say it
people
for
know
you.
who they are. Yeah. I mean, there are a few other teams I had in mind, but yeah.
I think we're all talking about hybrid theory here. I'll go ahead and say it since everybody else is saying
Genji?
it.
The G.
Genji's so good. Yeah, kind of hybrid theory. I mean, they'll deny it, but for the amount of connection they have, there's no reason they should have lost that game against One Hit Wonders 5-2.
5-2.
I mean, you saw the stats. I mean, of course, stats don't always reflect everything, but I mean, when you have people on your team, like 3 people going positive, one of which in the positive 30s, I mean, it's quite obvious that you got outplayed, not necessarily out-tanked, which a lot of people connotate with connection, but that you just weren't aware. And I think that's what happened in that game. But that's just, I mean, I didn't watch the game. I don't think it was streamed. But, yeah, I can just assume that's what happened.
All right. Well, thanks for making this a very easy bridge into our next topic, which is connection. I don't know exactly why this is our next topic. I don't really know what's going on here, but since Silva is the one that made this topic list for us, I'll defer to him and see what he has to say about connection and exactly what's going on here.
I just come up with the topics. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
There's no method to my madness, man.
Silva, you are so
Godless-
unprofessional.
I just figured Godless loves talking about connection. So, we
I don't
throw 'em a
love
little
talking
bone.
about connection. I hate talking about connection. I just think some people are stupid in the sense that they don't understand that connection is a huge factor in Grifball.
It's all skill, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on.
right.
We have the original connection complainer with us, Dr. Waffles.
Yeah, that's why I put it on there.
Might as well
man.
have him talk about it.
I don't know. I played Reach about 5 or 6 times.
Did you win all of your hammer battles in that game too, or is that just a Halo 3
It's
exclusive
pretty
thing?
close. A lot of the times I just keep pushing people away over and over again. I don't know.
So is it like 95% in Halo Reach?
It's at least 89%.
89%. It has gone down
Have you-
11% to Halo Reach. Wow. I mean,
Wait.
since 3. Sorry.
If you think it's 89% connection and reach, then you're gonna think it's like 110% in this game.
No,
no,
he's
no,
trying to
no.
say he wins. No, he's trying to say he wins 89% of hammer battles on his
Oh,
stream,
I
as
thought he was
opposed to
talking about
100% in Halo 3.
Had the pose.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, my bad.
Yeah, I think El Diablo is dead.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
you got me.
Okay.
I think it's just
Alright.
Waffles talking on both mics now.
Yeah.
He
got
absolutely
me.
is. He absolutely
You
is.
got him.
Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and move on. We'll move on to our next topic, which is passing, which I believe Godless touched on a little bit earlier. He was saying that something about one-hit wonders primarily winning their games off of passing. So I'll ask you guys, is it possible for one-hit wonders to win a championship solely on basically passing alone?
I don't
Go
know, because
ahead,
AJ
LDM.
didn't know how to throw the ball. So
That's true.
it's hard. I think it's hard to find a full team of people who can throw the ball.
Yeah, go ahead.
But as a team who's 12-1 off of basically just passing alone, I guess is the general consensus that I've gained. I guess it's kind of hard to argue against such success. You could say that they have found 4 people who are very
Yeah.
good at passing the ball. So would you say that allows them to potentially like win the championship just off of that?
I mean,
Well,
of course it allows them possibly, but
To clarify, they don't get all of their goals by passing. They do get a lot of tank ins, but a lot of it, I mean, they all have really good defenders, and they know, like, when you think of passing, it's not just like pass to the goals every time. It's just like passing out of tight situations and like maybe passing it past 2 people, and then that leads to a goal. So, I mean, it's not like they pass for all their goals. I mean, they do tank in, so I don't credit it to all of passing, but they are a team that's very aware and knows how to do so if need be.
Silva, how do you feel about that? You're quiet right now.
What's the question?
We're talking about
Passing one-hit wonders.
yeah, we're talking about
But
passing.
you asked, like,
And,
could they win a championship solely based on passing?
yeah, based on their passing and awareness alone.
To me, it really depends on who they play.
Yeah.
Like, if they play us, like, we match up really well against them, I feel like, because we can tank, but we're also aware. We're not
yeah.
really going to get passed on that easily. And we're good on the goal line, too. Like, yeah. But if they play a team like, Impulse, Hybrid Theory, someone like that, I think, yes, they could
Secret
easily win.
Society.
Yeah, because they're going to get the championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I mean, they have
one thing-
T-Rich, so it could happen, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I want to add about passing is you have people on the forums that complain about how it's like not part of the game or whatever, or it's
Snipe
not.
down.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it
I
is
mean,
now.
when you think back to like Halo 3, there was like, it wasn't passing how it is now, but there was passing in Halo 3 that, you'd have someone crouching on their, like, the pad and you would launch them and pass the ball to them or something like that.
Argus, that was only you.
No, it wasn't. Or, you drop the ball when you're in the air or something. Like, I've seen other people do that in big games.
Even in Reach, kind of. I think
Yeah. Reach passing was
Like, you
definitely
can
more
pass the ball
effective.
farther than reach,
Like,
like,
especially
in
out of
Halo
corners and shit. Yeah. That worked. But yeah, I think Snipe's ideal Grifball environment would be no passing, no launching,
Reach,
just like
basically.
no swords, just pure tanking.
So Halo Reach.
Halo Reach.
I mean, no, because like we said, you could still pass in Halo Reach, and you could still launch to a certain extent in Halo Reach. I mean, not
Dude,
very
I tried to
well.
make a launching team in Halo
But-
Reach. You couldn't do it, man. You just couldn't do it.
No, I'm not saying that you could, but I mean, when you look at Reach, it was also a lot more. Like, I think you could do a lot more individually, like especially as a runner, because I mean, it's nearly impossible to run around a team in Halo 4 because of unlimited sprint. But when you look at players like myself and Priest, who got a lot of their goals just by running around the other team, I mean, that becomes a factor. So I don't think that game was just pure tanking. Plus, I think the net code or whatever Silva touched on was a lot more balanced in that game, so it made tanking a little more even than it was in this game.
Yeah. Like if someone's whoring, you could at least do damage on them and make it easier for the next guy.
Yeah, and then your teammate just pulls the mutual. Whereas in this game, he just bounces off everyone and mows down your whole team. Yeah, exactly.
Infection.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, who did you call off and say?
Infection.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yo, play him on Hootenanny's host. He's awful.
There
Sounds like a
is.
plan. Sounds like a
Rage
plan.
quits games.
Was it Hootenanny's host where he almost went I think we held him to like +5 and we beat them on some host. I can't remember if like he said like he switched, he was on a different Xbox because he couldn't load one of the maps, I think, or on a different, like, which would mean he was probably on a different connection because he was at different place, different Xbox. But I can't remember if he said that or if it was just the host, because every host I've played him on, he's absolutely loved. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to keep that in
host
mind.
is pretty bad though. So
Hootenanny's host isn't great. Very West Coast.
Washington or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so all y'all kids are on the East Coast. I'm gonna go ahead and represent the West Coast right here. And it's such a goddamn
West side.
Hootenanny's host is obviously the best because it is on the West Coast. Just saying.
That
Probably
is
like Boston.
false
Tupac
statement.
is on the West Coast.
Probably garbage. Not Tupac, the host.
Alright. Well, I guess we've gone ahead and we've said our piece on that one, and now we are on. Hold on, I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's a dog walking outside right now.
No
There's
idea.
murder happening again.
Yeah, there's murder happening outside the house right now via Chihuahua.
I mean, you live in like LA. So.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our last topic now, which is boobs. We are going to discuss who we personally think has the best boobs, I guess, inside and outside of Grifball. I'm going to go ahead and start off with El Diablo and ask who you think has the best breasts.
Whoa. Whoa.
El Diablo, hit us up. Yeah, come on. Actually, we'll actually, since he doesn't want to do it, we'll move on to Dr. Waffles and he'll tell us about his captive's breasts. How are they? Dr. Waffles.
Well, this is a very
Give
unprofessional
me
part of
one
the
second
podcast.
because I'm going to switch back to passing. I will go back. I didn't get to talk about passing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. For one, I like the snipe down kid because I do not condone passing in any way, shape, or form. First, it was super teams ruining Grifball. Now it's passing. I can't stand it. That being said, it makes those slippery, like, sort of players like Core Ninja and Blue Collar Kid, like, players like them now become an actual threat because if they can nail down that passing, that makes them a more legitimate threat in my eyes to actually get scores. So I really think that they could win a championship, whatever team it was, the one-hit wonders team. I really think that they could win a championship on that, and it might not be because they're better at tanking, sorting, or anything really, but they can exploit 5 or 6 goals a game, I feel like, just out of passing, just out of mistakes from the other team. Now, in the best of 3 series, I don't know if they would be able to seal it, but I mean, I really think that gives them.
Your mic's lagging a little bit, bro.
I bet it.
No, it's echoing off.
It's
Diablo,
echoing through
actually.
Sam. It's echoing through El Diablo's.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, my points are good enough to be heard twice. Point is, I feel like they'd be a possibility. Not knowing anything at all about that team, just knowing that they like to pass.
Well, it does take flaws on the other team. I mean, if you have a pretty aware team, passing isn't always a given. It's not always guaranteed, no matter how good you are at it. But yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, I
But,
understand that, but I feel like if it was matched up like that team versus like a team that does nothing but just rape you with their hammers, like an Activate sort of team,
yeah,
I really think that team would lose in that situation. It might not be because they're worse, but it's like cheap-ass
Right.
gamers could beat teams that were a lot better than them, and there were certain teams that they couldn't do shit to. But
and that's
sometimes the best team was a team that they could roll right over because they just were not built to, defeat that style of gaming. And other times, cheap-ass gamers get 9-0 by kids because, they just find them out and rape them.
Never happened.
Dragons, you guys.
Never happened.
Oh my god.
All right, I think we all want to move on to the magnificent breast discussion, especially me.
That is not an actual topic.
It is a topic.
That's so
it is a
unprofessional.
topic.
You're gonna get us
It is a
banned,
topic.
imShad.
Nah,
Stop.
come on,
This is
Shad.
my favorite topic,
No,
you guys. Come on, don't rob me of
no,
this. Don't
I'm
rob
robbing
me of
it.
this.
I'm
Alright,
robbing.
well, then
I'm
you can
taking
just,
it away.
You just
Taking
go
it
ahead
away.
and talk
All right.
on
Here,
this.
hold up. All right.
Just-
imShad can talk about this topic. I would just like the listeners to know these are his opinions alone and are in no way, shape, or form the opinions expressed by the rest of the Notoricast.
Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
or
go ahead
the
and
AGLA
objectify
administration.
women because it'll drive Goose nuts. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kate Upton, this is my favorite person to talk about since it makes Doc mad. I'm gonna go ahead and say that her breasts are not particularly great. They're just like very large and very saggy, which is fine. If that's what you're looking for. However, I'm personally more into like shape and like perfect size. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that Christina Ricci has some of the nicest breasts out there in Hollywood, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that Heather Graham, prior to her, like during her like Austin Powers 2 stage, and she was still slightly like younger, is like absolutely freaking perfect. Like she's just perfectly where it's at. And then
I think imShad's where it's at.
I think he's getting a little too far into this. This is getting
Dude, you guys gotta understand. I live for
You just
this.
look
This
at
is
boobs
the-
all day, or like what?
Hey, what's wrong with that, man?
Yeah, he doesn't have a job, so what else is he gonna do?
Oh shit.
Maybe this is why Sam's Club never called you back.
This is exactly why Sam's Club never called me back.
Oh
They
my
catch
God.
you in the back looking at boobs on your phone.
I can't do it anymore, you guys.
Yeah,
I
they
can't do it
found
anymore.
your-
All right, you
they
guys.
found
That's
your,
it. That's it for our Notoricast. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we might be back next time. If not, well, that's all you get. Thanks so much.
It might be
everybody.
Mac next time. Okay.
Next year.